Hey, what is going on? It's Josiah, the owner of True Transformation, and today I just want to bring you a video on how to get in better shape if you're a busy parent or a busy business owner who travels a lot, and you're somebody who just has a lot on their plate, and you just don't feel like you can get it all done, and you definitely don't feel like you can master your health and fitness because, let's face it, your schedule every day is jam-packed. Maybe you have kids that require a lot of attention. Maybe your sleep is getting impacted. Maybe the stress and all the work that you put in is causing your appetite to get out of control. And I'm just gonna let you know right now, I'm speaking to you from experience because I have 2 little kids myself. I have 2 little kids, like under the age of 5, and I run multiple businesses. Not to mention I help my wife run her business, and I have a family that wants to see me. And I'm not just some guy who's in shape who goes to the gym 3 times a day and eats every 2 hours and lives this Spartan lifestyle. I have a lot of things going on. Plus, on top of that, I actually want to enjoy my life. My wife and I enjoy traveling. Enough about me. I just want to tell you that I understand where you're coming from and I understand the struggle. So I want to outline a few key habits and routines and almost like tricks of the trade, if you will, when it comes to kind of navigating this whole busy lifestyle, being a parent, being a business owner, traveling a lot, and getting in better shape. One step at a time, but let's roll through some things right now. So number 1, is we have to stop worrying about getting to the gym every single day. In fact, I would argue it's probably counterproductive to try to make it to the gym every day. We have busy lives. We need to have our schedule mapped out to give balance in places that we need to make sure we're taken care of. Our kids need things, our spouse needs things, our business needs things, our work needs things. So we have to make sure that our calendar has freedom and flexibility to get those things done. So how do we lose fat then if we can't go to the gym every day? What are we supposed to do? Well, it's important to have the gym or workout at home, whatever your preference is, on the calendar. But I recommend probably only 3 to 4 times a week. 5 if you're somebody who maybe has a little bit more flexibility, but no more than 5. 3 is great. 4 is probably ideal. 5 is really pushing it. What do we do with the rest of the time? Well, the secret is to focus on what's called NEAT. And NEAT is non-exercise activity thermogenesis. What does that stand for? Well, it's a simple term for all the movement you do outside of the gym every single day. So from the moment you wake up to the moment you go to bed at night, all the activity you do that burns calories. A lot of people, and maybe you who are watching this, don't have very active lifestyles. We sit at desks all day, we sit in front of the computer. Hell, I'm sitting in front of you right now doing this video. And so I'm not burning a lot of calories as I'm doing this. It'd probably be better off if I was moving around, walking around while I'm filming this video, but that just doesn't work when I'm trying to be focused here and helping you. How do I burn more calories throughout the day if I'm not going to the gym 7 times a week? Check this out. I wear a watch that tracks my steps. You've probably heard of a Fitbit. You've probably heard of all the different watches. This is my own personal brand watch, Track Steps. What does tracking steps do? It enables you to get clear on how much activity you're doing every day. All you have to do is start doing more activity. Sounds maybe tedious, but it's not. Start looking at things you already do that would allow you to move while doing them. It could be taking, a 5-minute break every couple hours and going for a quick walk around the office. It could be parking further away from wherever you're going on errands. It could be taking the stairs, not the elevator. Maybe if you take a lot of phone calls, doing some of those calls while you're walking around. Maybe it's starting your day with a walk in the morning. Maybe it's walking in the morning and walking with your kids or your spouse at night after dinner. There's many different ways to move more. One of the ways I always incorporate in my day is taking my kids outside when it's nice out and running around, literally sprinting around our yard with them nonstop for about 20 minutes. That burns a lot of calories and it doesn't require me to go to the gym. That's one of the secrets that my clients who are busy parents, business owners, successful people, high achievers, that's something they incorporate right away. They could literally double their activity and thus increase their calories significantly that they're burning every day, which makes losing fat a whole lot easier. Okay, so that's tip number 1. Tip number 2 is when it comes to food, it's hard to get everybody on the same page, right? Inside the family, inside the house, it's hard to get everybody to want to eat the way you're trying to eat to lose weight or to get in better shape. So what do you do? Well, I'm going to give you a couple strategies right now. Number 1, when it comes to meals, what you can do is you can pick a unhealthy meal like pizza or burgers or tacos or something like that that typically has a lot of calories. And you can separate out the ingredients to allow people in the house to choose what they want to include in their meal, which gives you the freedom to include more healthy ingredients, more calorie controlled ingredients, but still enjoy the meal with your family and not feel weird or strange that you're trying to stick to this like super strict diet and maybe they're not. So tacos is a perfect example. You could have a few different ingredients for tacos and you're only going to choose a few of them because you're on a specific routine, but maybe the family wants to include things that are more high in calories that you're not going to allow yourself to do right now because you're trying to lose weight, but it doesn't alienate them or make you look like the bad person because you're not allowing everybody to eat what they want, right? Same is true with pizza. You can make healthier versions of pizza. You can even order pizza delivery and track your food and maybe just have a couple slices instead of 4 or 5. So this doesn't have to be complicated, but it's important to understand there are many different ways to work around everyone else's desires in your house and still get the results you want. Now, that being said, when it comes to maybe business lunches or business dinners, there's a couple strategies that I implement for my clients. And one of those is during the day, if you know you have a business lunch or a business dinner, trying to be super strict with the meals that you're eating around that meal. Now, another thing you can do too is you can input that meal into something like a calorie tracking app like MyFitnessPal or Fat Secret or Lose It. And that way you know how many calories, at least estimated calories, are going to be in that meal from a restaurant that you're going to. That way you can eat around that meal the rest of the day. It's already in there. So if your daily goals for calories is 2,500 calories, and you know that meal at the restaurant's 800 calories, well, you know you have 1,700 calories left to play with. That is a way to free your mind from to worry about like, oh, am I going to overeat? What's going to happen? Nothing's going to happen. You're going to be good. You're going to stay on track because you're just eating around that meal. So my last tip for you, because look, I get it. You're busy. Stress can be a factor. Appetite can get out of control. So sleep is one of the biggest things I talk about with my clients. Now, I'm not going to tell you have to go to bed 2 hours earlier or 3 hours earlier or wake up at a certain time that maybe just doesn't fit your demand right now, your busy schedule. Here's what I will say, and here's what will make a huge difference. Have an evening and morning routine as best as you can. If it's getting the kids to bed and then spending some downtime with your spouse, turning the lights down, relaxing, reading a book, maybe turning off the TV like 15, 20 minutes earlier than you normally would, and in the morning, having a step-by-step routine that gets you started on your day. Don't let, the world start your day. You start your day. You wake up, maybe you write down a couple of things that you're thankful for. You write down 3 tasks you want to get done for the day. You drink some water, and you're off to the races because you have a clear mind and you've knocked out a few things, not to mention the previous night, you've eased into your sleep and you got better sleep. Even if it's not the perfect 8 hours, maybe you got 6, you did your best and you got into sleep mode a lot faster versus feeling distracted, feeling worn down, feeling stressed, and thus waking up the next day and feeling like you just want to eat everything. My clients typically, what we do in order to lose weight is we track our activity. We work out 3 to 4 times a week. I allow for them to eat pretty much all the foods they want, assuming that you're getting about 70 to 80% healthy, nutritious, whole foods, fruits, vegetables, lean meats, healthy sources of carbs, healthy fats, taking care of your nutrient needs, and then filling in the rest with foods you love or that your family loves so that you can hit your calorie goals for the day. Couple that with good mindset tips, good stress management tips, healthy habits and routines, and honestly, getting in great shape becomes pretty easy once you get rolling. That's my video for today. If you have any questions, feel free to comment below on the video. Hope this helps, and I will talk to you soon.